Alright guys, what's up? So, first off, I just want to point out I'm tired. I woke up early for me. I woke up at like the time that most people do, and I'm tired. But there's work that needs to be done. So, today I'm gonna touch up a little bit of paint that is that got peeled off with a paint pen, and then we're gonna draw on the wheels, outline the Falcon tire and stuff like that. Then I'm gonna go get wet sandpaper, and we're gonna wet sand it and get like all this dirt off. There's like pollen and stuff on there. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, so I touched up the door. Now you can't see any white. The trim's on. Mirrors are on both sides and adjusted for the driver's seat for me. We ended up having to take this fender off because it was still hitting that door. And what had happened was, in the beginning of last year when it hit the wall, it had bent this top bracket. And so it was sucked in more at the top. So every time we opened the door, it would hit right there. So, but now it's all fixed. It doesn't do that. Look how good she looks. I'm so happy with the way she turned out. What's that, Colin? So Cody's just outlining all the wheels so it pops and makes the rims look a little bit better. The front ones look better than the rears. The rears are all messed up.
I've done the rears.
No, just the condition of the wheel itself, because these have been running for like 2 years, so they're worn out. Fronts are brand new, so they'll look a lot better once they're all cleaned up. And what I'm gonna do is I should probably go get some wet sandpaper and wet sand the car, so that it's finally done, and then I can get Cody to put the stickers on.
You already have wet sandpaper. You have sandpaper.
So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna close everything up, and then we're gonna go get some wet sandpaper so we can wet sand the car and it can finally be done. And then we can drive it.
Getting with you guys later once we're back from Canadian Tire.
And then once we're done there, yeah, then the car will be done. We can pull it out and we can paint the bumpers, and then she'll be a complete car. And then we won't have any. Relax there, Cody. Jesus, can you look at this guy?
His paint pens don't work for that.
Yeah, and then it'll be a complete car, and then we can drive it to go get Tim Hortons. All right, so we made it back. It got late, and I'm really tired today. And I just got really tired, so I just decided to just eat some food, chill with Cody and them. I was just tired. I was really unmotivated to do anything, so I'm really happy that we got some stuff done. But I'm just gonna continue this. We'll just continue on to tomorrow because I know we didn't film a lot. I'm just so beat right now. But I still need to do a little bit of editing, so I want to do that now so I can go to bed early, wake up, and then we can finish the Mustang hopefully tomorrow. And then tomorrow it'll be done, and then we can work on the trailer so that we can actually get ready for events. Let's just skip over to tomorrow so that we can get the Mustang done and we can actually get some seat time. Alright, we're back. So, we're back at work. So, what we need to do today is, I have Cody here helping me, but he's currently inside playing the piano, and I got my Tim Hortons. So what we're gonna do is Cody is gonna wet sand the car, because we need to get that done in order to put the stickers on and call the car finished. Well, finished body-wise. I still have a couple little things I need to do. And then while Cody's doing that, I'm gonna work on the trailer and get the trailer brakes apart so I can figure out the parts that I need and order them, because we need to use the trailer. I need to help Cody with something, and then if we're gonna take this car to an event this weekend, we need that trailer to actually work. So that's the plan there. So it's kind of late here, so we're gonna jump right into it. Yeah. I'll show you what the Mustang looks like after Cody's done wet sanding it, and then I will.
Do we need the plastic up anymore?
Yeah, because I gotta paint the bumpers and stuff. Yeah, and then I will show you everything else. So I'm gonna get to work. Okay, so good news and bad news. The good news is Cody's almost done wet sanding the whole car.
I don't think it looks very good, but this is my first time ever wet sanding.
I mean,
so what do I know?
it's just to polish it. It'll look good, which is sick because then we can drive it outside and give her a wash. The bad news for me is, so I tore the brakes apart, okay, and with trailers, the hub and the drums are the same part, so that's why some people have issues where if the bearings go and stuff, then the wheel falls off, is because it's all attached to one part. So I measured it and it's 12 inches, right? This is a 12-inch drum. The only issue is I have 5K axles, and Lordco doesn't sell 12-inch drums on 5K axles. They sell 6K axles with 12K drums. So those are wrong.
Expensive axles.
So those are wrong, so I can't order that, and every other trailer place is closed right now, so we can't get parts for this thing today. So I'm gonna clean this area up. I'm gonna throw plastic over the drum brake assembly, and I'm just gonna have to wake up tomorrow and go get those parts. Cody's probably gonna come with me.
But you were planning on waking up tomorrow?
I mean, that's what I keep saying, but it doesn't happen. But I'm gonna try. Because we need to get this done. That's just like such a buzz. Like stuff like that always happens, and it's probably because I work on stuff late. But
yeah, it's because we went out to f***ing play pitch and putt and you f***ing lost.
you cheated.
I have hard to prove it.
Once we get the parts, then it should only take about a day to do all the brakes, all the bearings, all that stuff. So it's not so much of an issue, but it's just a real big inconvenience. So what I'm probably gonna do is,
apologize.
Yeah,
Because that's gonna be.
I'm gonna help. It will be. I'm gonna help well, Cody's gonna finish this. I'm gonna move those parts in here, and I'm gonna move the truck and get the power washer ready to wash all this stuff off the car. And I guess once that's done, then we'll let it dry, and Cody will probably put the stickers on, and then I'm probably gonna order some more stickers for the car because we need to order some special stickers for this car for this year.
Mine is the dents and all that shit. Shit look good.
She looks like a Batmobile, man. She looks so nice. Okay, so we are done washing the Mustang. I'm absolutely in love with the way she looks. I think she looks so good. And I can't wait to see her in the sunlight when the sun's reflecting off all those plates. But so what's gonna happen right now is we're gonna let it dry. Cody's gonna finish painting up the things on the wheel. And while he's doing that, I've set up the bumper to get painted. So I'm gonna start mixing up my black paint and then putting a coat down, just making her look like the front. Steph and Jacob already scuffed it up and stuff, which I'm really grateful for. But yeah, I'm just gonna start getting my paint stuff ready, and then we can start painting her, and then getting this looking like that, and then she can roll around with her front bumper. But then after this one's done, I gotta pull off the back bumper and paint that because it's black, but it's like the black from last year, just like the matte black type of thing. It doesn't match the car. So once I paint this, I'm gonna take this off and paint that. So I'm gonna get to work and start painting this thing. I'm gonna try and go 3 coats of black, 3 coats of clear, and it should be a lot less paint since it's just the bumper, not the whole car. But we'll see what happens if I have enough paint for today and how she looks and stuff like that. So I just realized we're running into a little bit of an issue. It's not like a bad issue, it's just a issue. So this looks extremely glossy and really smooth because I just painted over the red, which was already smooth. The Mustang still looks kind of matte because when I did the first coat, like last year, I sanded it and didn't wash it because I wanted to have a really gritty texture to it. I wanted the matte to be aggressive. But because I didn't sand it all the way down to metal, it still has a little bit of that texture. So it's still kind of like, it's not as glossy as that bumper. So we're gonna have to, I mean, worst case that happens is this looks extremely glossy compared to the car, which, you know, I don't really care too much.
You're not a perfectionist.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not a perfectionist, and I don't do body work. I don't do paint. But for a track car, like I was telling Cody, if this was a show car, I would definitely,
It's uncomfortable.
I would definitely like take it to somebody and do a proper paint job.
Thank you.
But because, you know, probably in the first event she's gonna get messed up, it's good enough for the car. So the first coat looks really good. Paint dries really fast, except for over here, it's still tacky. So I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes and then do another coat. Okay, so I found out the bumper's starting to look like the car now, and it's not because of the condition of what's underneath, it's because of my gun. So my gun started spraying really nicely the first coat and then started spitting. Might be because I have too small of a compressor or just the gun's not the greatest, but that's what it's starting to do. So my perfectly smooth glossy front end is now gonna look like the car, which isn't a bad thing. Like, I'd prefer it to look like the same, you know, condition of paint that the car is to the bumper. But yeah, that's the second coat, so she's starting to look like the car, which, you know, makes it better because if the car doesn't look the great light, like if a car has like an 8 out of, okay, we're gonna call this like a 6, 7 paint job, and the bumper has an 8 or 9, then it's gonna show. But if they both have 6 or 7 paint job conditions, then they match and they look better. So that's my theory. Cody's representing Stella. I'm just kidding. We're not sponsored by those guys. But yeah, so now I'm just gonna let the second coat dry, do the third coat, and then we can do some clear. Cody's killing it on the painting the tires, and they're looking really, really good. Like, they're starting to look like a race car. And once all the little things are done to this car, it's gonna look absolutely sick. It's gonna look way better than it did last year. And we can rep this for hopefully a couple years now.
If that out.
Yeah, if we don't crash it or get hit too much. But
You're the one who's driving, so if anyone's gonna crash it, it's not gonna be me, it's gonna be you.
I mean, it's probably gonna be me. I crashed once in the beginning of the season, and a couple other times I got hit. So, but yeah, me and Cody are hard at work, and we're just gonna continue painting. And I mean, yeah, he's painting the tires, I'm painting the car, so we're gonna continue painting. Okay, so I decided I'm just gonna do one coat of the metallic clear because it seems to work really well on a small surface area like this. So I'm just gonna do one coat with that. Yeah. Right now, Cody's still doing the tires, so I thought I'd help him out. Grab a paint pen and I'm gonna do this side. So this is what we've been doing. Just getting that all up there. Cody messed up. He went and got the creeper, and I just got the factory seat out of the Mustang. So I'm sitting pretty right here. Look how good that looks. You can't really see it because it's dark, but like, it looks like a race car. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna drive it back in the garage because it's dark and we can't actually see what we're doing.
Dude, I'm so f***ing pumped for you.
What?
I think it's perfection.
Right? It's come a long way. Okay, so we're gonna put this stuff back in the garage. The bumper should be dry. Actually, let's go check up on it before we drive it. Okay, so some areas are still a little bit tacky. But for the most part, it's good. This is pretty much done. We just need to take the lip off of that bumper right there and put it on that bumper. And then, so when we drive it in, I'll probably end up putting this bumper on the front of the car, so that it just dries there. And then, oh, actually, I don't know if I can. I don't know if there's enough room to put that bumper. We'll find a place to put that bumper. But right now, I gotta drive this in as quickly as I can because it's loud and it's like 10 o'clock here. All right, so she's back in the garage. Bumper's over there drying, and we did a lot of work, so I'm gonna call. So if you guys like the video, hit that thumbs up button. If you guys want to see more about the progress of the beautiful Driftstang, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to see every time I upload a video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.